Alrighty guys, tonight, probably at least 2 nights I've put into this, maybe even longer. I got 3 out of 4 bolts holding the screen on for the flywheel, and the fourth one, apparently the PO or somebody, I don't know who, but at some point in time the flywheel screen bolts got broke off, and somebody tried to drill. It's either a drill or a tap. I can't really decipher what it is. But regardless, it's broke off in the 4th hole, and rather than risk breaking something else off trying to get it out, I think we'll just go with 75% on the screen. 75% passes any test I ever took, so we'll roll with that. So the other thing I gotta do is the shroud bolts are almost all missing, and the shroud's been welded here once. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys can make it out on camera, but been welded there, kind of in the shadows in my shop. One light is right over there, and one light is behind us, and another one's to the left. I might move that one light over here. I can move the one light. But anyhow, that's that. I guess at some point here, I would like to take this into work and pressure wash it, or bring the pressure washer home again and pressure wash a bunch of stuff. I have quite a few things I could use that done, so that's a thought. At some point it'll get done, because I would like to be able to see if maybe all this oil is leaking profusely from somewhere, but I have this sneaking suspicion, like I said, knowing the owner, seeing the hill this tractor was run on a dump cart and stuff, I have a sneaking suspicion this tractor has been rolled, more than once. And the only thing that really tells me that is the steering wheel, the way it's broken. They got a nail through it. The top part is separated from the bottom part, more or less. Other than that, it don't really show any signs of rolling. I see it has a weird kink in the seat pan, like it laid on this side and then kinked it over. It could have even got tagged in the rear, because there's one in here. On this other side, really got hammered from the back once. So I can straighten a lot of that out. But I was wondering if the oil come out the breather while this thing was laying on its side, and then all the dust collects on the oil residue and stuff. So anyhow, it's probably going to be about the last part I'm going to film on this memory card. I'm going to switch memory cards, and I may even go to the brand new camera and keep this as a spare in my lunchbox. So I don't know, we'll see. If it looks the same, great. If it looks different on the next clip, you know what happened. Later, guys. Alrighty, guys, so it's a nice chilly, I believe this is October the 27th, Saturday afternoon, evening here. I decided I'm going to work on the 812 project. Now, what aspect I'm going to work on, I don't know. Because I have the steering to do and I have the deck to do, and those are the two main concerns. Everything else on it is satisfactory except for a battery as far as the tractor is concerned. So what I think I'm going to do, and what I should do, is I should probably do the steering first. Oh, and I also have the lift rod to mess with, but I should probably do the steering first, because that's going to be the most, in my eyes, it's going to be the most pain thing. The mower deck, the only part of the mower deck that may be a problem is getting the spline pulleys off the spindles. That's going to be the only major hurdle with it, because really I just have to switch the spindles, the idler pulleys and the deck tensioning hardware over, and the deck wheels, and then the deck will go on. Was this deck noisy? Yeah. Was it ever greased? I have no idea. I don't think I ever did. Looks like it's got some mismatched pulleys, or not pulleys, but spindles. You see, this is the old style carriage. There is no hole in the center for one, because these ones, there's grease fittings underneath the deck, and you have to take the deck off in order to grease it, more or less. So, what I'm going to do when I get there, and what I may do tonight, is I'm going to start soaking these pulleys in PB Blaster, and then I'll start tinkering with the steering, I think. So, here we go. Let me get the hood off anyhow, and then I'll let you guys start watching. Hopefully, the heater in the background isn't bothering you guys too much. I had it on with the 44 project last year, and it didn't seem like it was too bad, but that's another winter project I gotta get back to at some point. But anyhow, here we go. Camera, there we go. In 3, 2, 1. I was just thinking while I was taking this hood off, guys, I don't think I ever posted part 1 where I was messing with the broken bolts and the flywheel for this. I am pretty sure I never did, and I never finished that. I got sidetracked on other things. The 9N Ford come up, and I was trying to get ready for plow day, and that's what happened. But anyhow, I'll get back on that here eventually. But got the hood off. Now, for craps and giggles, I would like to take this nail out and see if the steering wheel just falls off or what happens. Let me get something, unbend that nail. Unless, can I do it? Got my trusty carpenter hammer here. I was doing something with it. How about this? Can I just pound it up? Nope. Nope. Let me get a pair of pliers. I'll be back. Okay, I think I got it enough so I can get it out. Guys in frame? Here a little bit. Ouch. Probably not going to be able to do this on camera like I want. So. Nope. Oh, there we go. Don't know if you guys actually saw that, but okay, so I'm still not 110% sure why the nail was in there. That is a mystery to me, unless that is a mystery to me. Okay. Let me get the impact, and we'll take this bolt loose for the steering wheel. Appear to be a 1/2 inch. For anybody who doesn't have one, the cordless impact is definitely a good way to go. Still have no idea why that nail was in there, guys. The only thing I could figure, I hope you guys are in frame, was trying to keep the steel piece from turning inside the plastic wheel itself. still, I don't know if you can see the broken spot. There's still a quarter turn of play in this box. Plus the quarter turn in the steering wheel will probably give you about the half a turn I was getting. So, steering wheel. I actually have a bent steering wheel somewhere, but I got a good one on that other box. Really, as far as up top, that is about everything. I may have to take the battery out or at least slide it forward. There's that much up and down playing this box. So, I think the remainder of the work's going to be under the tractor here. And since nobody bought me the night vision camera, I don't think you're going to be able to see too much, so I'll come back periodically when I start getting this out of here. Alrighty guys, so I got a flashlight propped up here so you guys can see, but you can see there's that much movement of the piece on the shaft before the shaft turns. And if I'm not mistaken, is the whole shaft turning? No, just the piece is turning. Can you guys even see what I'm looking at? Now you can. So that would cause you a whole bunch of play too. And the tire rods weren't exactly tightened down. I already got them taken off. I got two back bolts out. Now I did find, and to me it's not a big issue, and hopefully you guys can see, but the frame is cracked at both front bolt holes. So if I was gonna, light's washing it out. You see it there, both rear bolt holes for the steering box. Now they do not continue up the side of the frame, so I am not too utterly concerned with it for what I am going to be doing. That one over there is cracked up. You guys can probably actually see it better than I can. If the camera's focused, I hope it is. But that's the only real surprise I got. I wanted to look this frame over real well, because it's bent back here in normal places where the deck was lifted too high, or you went over a hump or something and it got smashed up into the frame, which that's whatever it is. This early frame is actually a lot different than the later ones. There's actually a bigger, the plate's a lot longer in the back. Instead of just being like an inch or something, it's like 4 inches. And if you see a lot of 8/16s, that's where the frames are broke on them. So I think we're in alright shape on this. So anyhow, I'm going to continue taking this steering box loose. I got the back two bolts out and decided I better take the tie rod ends loose before I take the front bolts out, because then the box will want to move around. We'll go from here, see what happens. Trick is now, and I didn't really think about this before, I have to somehow get a wrench on top of these through bolts and get something on the bottom to turn them. I don't know where you guys are looking at exactly, but that's going to be the most entertaining part, so I'll bring you guys back when I get there. Might have to take the gas tank and everything out, like I said.